Good morning. Have you ever wondered, what can I do in this particular culture of this time that we're living in? Let me first assure you that you were made to live in this culture for a reason. Hi, my name's Anne Marie Cloby, and I help Catholic single women over 35 understand God's plan for their life. And today I'm going to do a recap. I recently did a 5-day challenge of really being a light in the world. And that's what we talked about the first day of how can we be a light? There's so many ways, and our dark world is craving lights in the world, something that we can, or someone that can lead us an example and show us how to live our life. And we can be lights through the words that we say, just kind compliments, offering our prayers for someone, just dressing really well and being a beacon of hope in this world. The second day we talked about working on yourself. And there's 8 different major arenas of our life. Those include self-image, health, wealth, family, intimacy, environment, friendship, and contribution. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit more in a couple minutes. Number 3 is recognize your wounds. And I elaborated on wounds on Instagram, on my Instagram account, which is at Catholic Self-Worth Strategist. I have a prayer that I received from the John Paul II retreat center down in Tallahassee, I believe, Florida. I have a prayer that addresses each one of those wounds, which includes powerlessness, rejection, and there's 5 more. I can't think of them right now, but recognize them, but also know that you are redeemed through those wounds too. And to constantly work on them, recognize them, ask for forgiveness. And it calls to mind this form of pottery that started in Japan called kintsukuroi, and you can Google it. What it is I think it was an emperor came back with a broken bowl, and he asked that it be repaired, and it was repaired with gold, so that when the emperor received this bowl, it was actually more beautiful, repaired, broken, than it was before it was broken at all. And so recognize that Jesus can redeem all of us through our wounds, and our wounds can make us stronger too. The third day we talked about forgiveness, and I'm going to elaborate more on this next week. There's 10 or 11 steps from an amazing priest's talk that I heard on YouTube, and I'll post that next week as well. But something that really struck out to me is that it's important to recognize who we are in God. And God died for all of us. And he died for the person who offended us too. And when you really think about that and you recognize the beauty of a soul and the importance that all of us can bring to humanity, is pretty mind-blowing. And so it's important to work on restoring and forgiveness and unity. The last day we talked about gratitude and mindset. One of my favorite quotes is in 1 Thessalonians. Be joyful always, pray continually, rejoice in all circumstances. For this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. And what we have the power to do is change our perspective on a particular circumstance. So let's say I dread the winter, which I kind of do. I can reframe that and say, well, I have time to work, uninterrupted time, because I'm not distracted by a beautiful day. I can go on vacation, which I've learned to do that. I could pick up a new hobby. I could downhill ski or learn how to cross country or go snowshoeing. Or if you're sick, nobody likes to be sick, but it gives you an opportunity to unite your sufferings to God. It gives you an opportunity to possibly change your lifestyle. And it gives you an opportunity to reflect on maybe some of the ways that you're eating and maybe change that for the better. So tonight, I'm going to be offering a webinar elaborating more on those 8 arenas of your life, which was developed by January Donovan. I went to Steubenville with her 20 years ago. And within 3 years, this school has expanded to over 40 countries, and there's definitely a need for it. There's more information on my website. You can go to www.annemariecloby.com under the tab The Women's School, And tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, I'll be offering a webinar for more information. And if you like this broadcast, I want to encourage you to share with your friends, leave a comment, and you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Catholic Worth Strategist. Thanks, and have a good day.